Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Battle of the Beasts. This is the second to last battle in round 3. This is battle number 67. Beating Madara, the Midnight Warrior, versus Torpix, the Twisting Serpent. Hello, I'm Adam Ferns, and I am Judge, Jury and Executioner for this battle, as for every other ones. Torpix is the larger beast out of these two, and with the stats, Madara was the slayer of Arachnid and Torgor in round 1 and 2 respectively. Torpix was the slayer of Skurek in round 1 and Tegus in round 2. If Torpix loses, Series 9 is out of this series completely, and if Madara loses, she will just be the third beast in Series 7 to be eliminated. So, yeah, there are 2 spots left in the top 10. Personally, I love both of them to go through, but unfortunately only one can, and one for the last 2 can. Which, if you're diehard Beast Quest fans, you know exactly which 2 they are. Yeah, without any further ado, let's get into this battle. For the arena, I'm thinking of a plains rock, pretty much the only arena I do for most battles anyway. So a plains area with rock and grass everywhere, so yeah, let's do it. As both beasts exit from their chambers, Madara pounces out and lands directly onto a rock, scanning the area, trying to find the other chamber that's open. When she sees it, she sees a pair of orange eyes in the dark, and then as the eyes get closer, then a giant snake comes out, coiling up at the exit of that chamber, and hisses directly at Madara. Madara pounces from a rock and charges towards Torpix. Torpix uses his head and bashes it to hit Madara, crush Madara. Madara is able to jump out of the way and jumps on top of Torpix's back, and starts scratching at it, but it's not really affecting him as his scales are quite durable and thick. Torpix turns his head around to see Madara on his back, and he goes to bite Madara, but he misses because Madara jumps off in time, and Torpix goes to bite himself, which he does, which hurts, but as his fangs don't carry venom, it doesn't really poison him. As Madara lands, Torpix uses his tail to hit Madara, which works, causing her to fly backwards into a rock, breaking it completely. Madara gets back up, shakes herself to consciousness, and charges at Torpix again. She pounces up just before running into Torpix, and waves her back towards Torpix, causing her sharp fur to repel, fly off from her back, and that actually impales Torpix's scales, hitting Torpix in the head, back, neck, and one near the eye. Torpix recoils back in pain and sticks his tongue out, just as a natural occurrence thing. Like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Torpix, angered by this, spits out a massive beam of acid going straight towards Madara. Madara is able to dodge out of the way, avoiding any splashes as well. The area in which she was is now melted down completely, along with a couple of bits of grass and rock which the splashes landed on, just melted down a bit. But little did Madara know that she landed right near Torpix's tail, who wrapped his tail around Madara by the back legs and the tail, hoisting her up and doing what I wanted Torpix to do to Tegus in round 2, but I forgot to do it. Starts smashing Madara against the arena floor multiple times, like that Avengers scene, puny god and all that. When Torpix thinks Madara's had enough, he swings his tail, letting go of Madara, who goes flying straight into the side of the arena. When Madara eventually regains herself, just barely surviving that, she sees Torpix already coiled up right in front of her, ready to bite down on her. Madara jumps out of the way for Torpix to just bite down into the ground. She jumps back onto Torpix, scratching at one of Torpix's eyes, causing Torpix to reel back in pain. Whilst Madara is still on his head, Torpix knocks his head back, causing Madara to dig her claws deeper into Torpix, and she doesn't lose her grip, thankfully, but Torpix is feeling a bit of an itch, let's say, a pain, because Madara is digging her claws into Torpix, but it's not really affecting him. But Madara's still on, so Torpix starts rolling down on his back and crushes his head against the back of the arena, well, onto the ground. The back of his head onto the ground, causing Madara to let go and gets smashed into the arena with Torpix's head. Torpix then gets back up, coils round, and uses his tail to just smash his tail into Madara repeatedly. Madara is just lying on the floor, very weak, and Torpix decides to just put her out of her misery as quick as he can by spitting out a beam of acid surrounding Madara entirely and melting her down to what was a white cat to just a pile of ashes. No, not ashes, but a pile of remains. Torpix has won this battle, Madara has lost. If you think Madara should have won and Torpix should have lost, please explain why and how. And but unfortunately my word is final. I've said that pretty much every time in this round. And that's the end of this battle. I'm sorry if it was a bit quick, but I didn't really see any chance that Madara was going to win. Anyway, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press that little notification bell down in the corner below. I'll see you next time with the final battle of round 3, battle number 68, Inferno the Fire Dragon versus Tremor the Earth Lord. That being said, I'll see you next time.